Look, I know why you're here. I know that you want to be the best man that you could possibly be in your life, what many people would call an alpha male. I've coached many men just like you, and I've taught them how to achieve financial independence in their life, how to get the physique they want, how to get the women they want, how to overcome social anxiety, build their own businesses, invest in real estate, and become what someone would call a successful alpha male. I don't really like the terminology, but when I see it, you get what I mean, and I know that that's what you want. But you know what? Can I tell you a little secret? I was just like you. I needed the same help that you did. I was socially awkward, I was shy, I was lazy, I was overweight, and I didn't have any kind of financial success. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth when I was growing up. I had to figure out all this stuff on my own, but luckily I had some really good teachers and coaches along the way. You know, I work with a lot of men, and I can tell you that pretty much every single one of my coaching clients that I've worked with has expressed fear, doubt. They've had some degree of social anxiety. They haven't felt the confidence that they know that they should have in life as a man. They haven't felt like a real man. And there's been a variety of reasons. For some of them, it's been financial. For a lot of them, they didn't feel like a real man until they were able to make enough money and to build their own business or to invest their money and to be financially free. For some of them, it had more to do with getting in shape. They felt like they were lazy and overweight and procrastinated all the time and didn't have self-discipline. And I taught them how to become bulldogs and how to take charge of their lives. For some of them, it was women. They had always been afraid of women. They never thought that they could attract women. They never could talk to women. They had social anxiety, not just with women, but with other people in their lives. And even when they were in relationships, those relationships fell apart as they were dominated by their girlfriend or wife or significant other. And you know what many of those guys tried? They tried all the mainstream advice. They downloaded videos, they watched people on YouTube telling them how to attract women, telling them how to make money. They bought books, and they listened to all of the advice that their financial advisor gave them that don't actually work. See, that's the problem, is that if you want to excel, if you want to do something different than what everyone else is doing, you need to find someone who's already doing that and can show you the way. That's where I come in. I've been there, I've done that, I've gotten the t-shirt, and I've helped other people get the t-shirt as well. I've helped other men to become men. That's my mission in life right now. And if you've been trying to do it on your own, well, you're going to struggle for a long time. I mean, it's not impossible for you to figure things out on your own, but your path will be much accelerated when you have someone to show you the way. That's what I can do because I came from that. I used to be worse than you. I used to be more lazy, more fat, more undisciplined, more broke, had more social anxiety, but I figured out a way to overcome those things, and that's what I've consistently helped my coaching clients to be able to do. I teach them how to become the men that they want to become. And here's a testimonial from one of my coaching clients, Gregory, who I helped him to build an entire business. He had no idea what he was going to do, what he was going to teach about, and I helped him form a YouTube channel, to build a business around it, to launch a successful course, and to eventually make over $60,000 in a few days from the launch of his course. And now he makes over $20,000 a month from this business. He's officially quit his job, and he's had just major success in completely transforming his life.
I'm Gregory from DAP University, and I created this business to help programmers learn how to build blockchain technology. My most recent milestone in coaching is that I just launched a digital product last month, my Blockchain Developer Bootcamp, which did about $75,000 in 1 week on the launch. So you can see that here up on the screen. And the last day, we did $20,000 in just 1 day. So John helped me design this business from the ground up. He helped me zero in on a niche and develop a strategy for owning that niche. And I think we've done it at this point. He helped me devise a content strategy for gaining a big online following. So he helped me put together my YouTube channel, which is about to cross 30,000 subscribers, create a website that's generating over 10,000 monthly active users. Like this past month was about 11,000 monthly active users. He also helped me craft a high-ticket consulting offer where I can charge $20,000 for 1 week. He also helped me buy my first real estate deal outside of my primary residence that I already owned, and we're working on the next one right now. So John is the real deal, and I can say that without hesitation, because pretty much every time I go into a coaching call, I'm thinking, I need to be doing this. And John says, no, you really need to be doing this. And that's been the critical part of my success so far. And it really is true. If you want to become a millionaire or a multimillionaire, then you need to learn how to think like a multimillionaire. And that's really what I've gotten from John. His judgment has been the biggest force multiplier in my business. He's always made sure that I'm focusing on the most high impact tasks that are going to move the ball forward and create the biggest results. So I've hustled, I've grinded, I've worked really hard, but in the right direction. And it's been incredibly rewarding. And that's what's critical, is that you're headed the right direction. All right. So if you don't have experience, you're not going to know where that North Star is. So if you're willing to work hard and you need someone to help calibrate your compass, make sure you're headed in the right direction and doing the right things and give you that motivation that you're not always going to have inside of you, then John is your guy. All right. I can tell you for certain that there's no way I would have achieved the level of success that I have now without John's help, all right? All the coaching that I've done has been worth every penny and more, all right? So don't wait to take action. Call John today. He's your guy.
Now, there's two major objections that most people have when they're considering taking on a coach or taking on me as a coach. The first one is the price. Most people think, wow, that's pretty expensive, John. I can't really afford that right now, but someday when I'm successful and I have enough money, then I'll be able to afford coaching and I'll be able to utilize that. And I have to tell you, that's kind of a ridiculous way of thinking, because one of the best things that you could possibly do is to invest in yourself. And until you invest in yourself, you're not going to get a return. You got to kind of take a leap of faith. And I've done the same thing myself. I know exactly where you're at. I pay coaches regularly several $1,000s a month to coach me, and it has been a huge return on investment for me. So you really got to weigh things out, and you got to understand that when you're investing in coaching, you're investing in saving years of time that it might take you to learn some of these lessons on your own, if you do ever learn them at all. The second major objection that I get, and that you might be considering yourself, is whether or not this will work. Can you be successful? It may be some self-doubt that you have, and let me tell you that if I can do it, absolutely you can. I just ran a 50-mile ultra marathon today, and I weigh 230 pounds. Okay, it's something that I never fathomed that it was possible for me to do. Right? I mean, if you look at some of my old pictures and you see the fat John, overweight, out of shape, could this guy possibly run 50 miles? Well, I didn't think it was possible, but I got a coach, okay? And I got a coach, and I told my coach at the beginning of this year, I said, hey, I want to run 50-mile race. And, and he gave me a plan. He said, if you do these things, if you follow these things, you will get there. And that's the same thing, right? It doesn't matter where you're at. And I know, because I was in a way worse position probably than most of you that are watching this, from finances, from looks, and women, and social anxiety, and all of these things, and mindset. I was so lazy and procrastinated, but I learned how to overcome and conquer these things. And that's what I can show you. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you're starting. You can absolutely learn all these things. And in fact, most of the coaching clients that I've worked with, they came from really bad areas in their life, and they have now transformed themselves and become the kind of men that are making good money, that have access to the women that they want and can interact with them and go on dates and and achieve success there, and have been able to turn around their physique and to build an impressive physique, to lose fat, to gain muscle, and to generally feel good about themselves and develop the confidence of the Bulldog mindset. One of the things to consider is, with someone like Gregory, who I worked with, he now is able to spend all the time that he wants working on his business. He doesn't have to work for someone else, and he's able to spend other time outside of his business doing more activities, and to enjoy himself, and to travel if he wants to in life, and really to take care of his family. And in the long term, you look at someone like Gregory, who now has this business, who now is investing in real estate, and is building his financial independence, and he's never going to have to worry again in his life, right? He has figured out now, from my coaching and working with him, how to make money, how to be successful as a man, and to allow that success to continue for the rest of his life. So even though he's invested in coaching for a short period of time, he is going to get long-term benefits for the rest of his life. This amount that he's invested now is going to pay off in dividends down the road. But here's the deal, guys. I cannot coach everyone. As much as I would love to help each and every one of you I can. And really, to be honest with you, most people are not ready for my coaching. Okay, you might not be ready for my coaching right now. It is expensive, and I do have a wait list. I only take 10 coaching clients at any given time because my time is valuable to me. I'll be honest with you. If I don't feel like you have the potential, if I don't feel like you're ready and that you're ready to become a Bulldog, I'm not going to take you on. And mostly that comes down to mindset. If you have the determination to succeed, then I know that I can help you succeed. But if you don't have that spark, if you don't care enough, if you're not willing to invest in yourself enough to succeed, there's nothing that I can do to help you. And so I will not help you, and I will simply refuse your application. So speaking of applications, go ahead and put in your name and email address below and fill out the application if you want to get a chance to embark upon this coaching program and to get on the wait list. In fact, what I will do for you if you sign up right now is I will send you an additional case study, and I will go into some details and tell you exactly how I worked with Gregory in order to be able to build his business, to build his YouTube channel, and to go from basically having no business, working for someone else, to in 1 year time, about a year and a half time, becoming financially independent in the sense of not working for someone else, running a business that makes more money than he did at his job, over $200,000 a year. And I will give that to you as a free gift, but you got to sign up through the application down below. So only sign up though if you're ready to get started. Only sign up if you are serious about investing in yourself and you want to learn more.